I wish I'd known that everyone felt the same way I did when I arrived, that everyone was nervous and no one really knew anyone, that it's all just about putting yourself out there.
You get a gut feeling sometimes, you're like, I've got to go here, and even though it was 6 hours away from my hometown, I was like, I've just got to go for it.
Anglia Ruskin University, my goodness me, what a year you
will meet so many people that will help you when you apply for future things after you graduate, and there's always something to do and people to meet that will benefit you in the future.
We all get involved in new things, there are lots of things going on every single day, and I'm always involved in something.
Meeting students here was the first inspiration I got.
It's amazing because I feel like I'm at home.
And the winner is Chris Cook.
I genuinely couldn't have achieved what I have achieved without my degree, so thank you to Anglia Ruskin University for helping me with that. This award just says that you're on the right path, not only for my own career, but for inspiring future generations to do what I do. If I could give one piece of advice for future graduates, go all in, commit to it, go full in on it, get that dream.
Winner of the Lifetime Achievement Award, Professor Amari Gesta.
And I should really thank Anglia Ruskin University for starting me off in my life journey.
We are so proud of you, all that you have achieved throughout your journey at ARU.
Good evening, everybody. Please be seated. As Academic Registrar, it is both my privilege and pleasure to welcome you all to the Cambridge Corn Exchange for this evening's ARU graduation ceremony. We've all gathered here today to celebrate the success of the class of 2021. I am also particularly delighted to welcome the Worshipful, the Mayor of Cambridge, Councillor Ross McPherson. Thank you for joining us for our celebrations. You are most welcome. Well, it's been quite a year, hasn't it? I'm sure there's been many occasions over the last 18 months where you all doubted whether you'd ever get to graduation. But you have, you're here, and from all of us, a very many congratulations for simply completing your studies in such unprecedented circumstances. Absolutely. So what are graduation ceremonies about? Well, graduation ceremonies date back to the 15th century, and that tradition has evolved since. Roughly translated, graduation means taking a step. And graduation symbolises the move of the former student, now called a graduand, into a new role in society as a graduate, where they will use the skills and talents developed during their studies to contribute to the future advancement of society. As each graduand crosses the stage, they will pause, bow their head and doff their hat to the Vice-Chancellor, who will respond in kind to acknowledge both their success but also their transition to the new role of graduate. We will applaud them for their success so far, but also in anticipation of the contribution we expect them to make to society in the future. At the conclusion of our ceremony, the Vice-Chancellor will formally admit all new graduates to the community of scholars, and as new members of that community, as the academic procession leaves the stage, the new graduates will join the procession, and that will bring our ceremony to a close. During proceedings, those graduating with higher research awards will have their hoods placed upon them by the Vice-Chancellor to indicate that they have attained the very highest levels of academic achievement. So we are now ready to begin our formal proceedings. I hereby declare the ceremony to be in session, and I call upon the Vice-Chancellor, Professor Roderick Watkins, to address you all. Vice-Chancellor.
Distinguished guests, graduands, family and friends, colleagues, as Vice-Chancellor of Anglia-Ruskin University, I am delighted to join you this evening at your graduation ceremony. And firstly, to all those graduating this evening, my congratulations on reaching this milestone and graduating from your chosen course. Today is a day of great celebration. It's an opportunity for each of you to take stock, reflect, and celebrate your achievements to date, but also to look forward to the exciting careers that stretch out in front of you. And whatever career you enter, you are the future. You now have the opportunity and the responsibility to embrace and promote change, to implement new ideas and new ways of working. The passion, energy, and commitment that led you to undertake your ARU degree and gave you the strength and resilience to succeed in that task, despite all the challenges you have faced, including those posed by this dreadful pandemic, can now be applied to building your careers and realizing your aspirations. And whether your future lies in education, health, social care, business, law, science, technology, or the arts, with your passion and your expertise, you really can now make a difference, helping society to address the challenges that we all face, nationally and globally. And we will have succeeded in our task if we have helped you to develop the skills, confidence, and determination to influence and lead your professions, to promote change, and to achieve your ambitions. As well as serving our students, we at ARU are fully committed to serving our region and the communities in which we are based. Economic development, social inclusion, business support, tackling health inequalities. These are all fundamentally important elements of our mission, transforming lives through innovative, inclusive, and entrepreneurial education and research. And despite all the challenges that we all faced last year, 2020 was another highly successful year for ARU. We were identified as one of the top 20 universities in the UK for graduate employment, and one of the top 10 universities in the UK for social inclusion. We were announced as a chosen higher education partner for the establishment of a new university in Peterborough, ARU Peterborough, due to open next September. And this new university, the newest in the UK, will provide life-changing opportunities for many local people who may not previously have considered university study, and deliver a skilled local workforce to meet employers' needs. We were also delighted to be chosen to deliver the world's largest healthcare entrepreneurship programme, as we are now the official partner of NHS England and NHS Improvement to nurture healthcare innovators from across the country and help them to achieve the commercial skills, knowledge, and experience necessary to make their ideas become a reality. And our students, too, won innumerable prizes, including Mental Health Nurse of the Year, the Student Nurse of the Year, the top prize, the Sir Lenny Henry Award, at the Royal Television Society's Midlands Student Television Awards, and the New Talent category at the World Illustration Awards. And our reach extends well beyond the eastern region in which we are based. We are a truly global community of scholars and students. We attract students from over 180 countries, and they flourish with us because they find a second home here. And our researchers, too, have worldwide reach and impact, and research that has real, tangible impact on people's lives was given a new urgency in the pandemic. And our researchers responded rapidly to the COVID-19 outbreak by committing to research that would help us to understand and develop interventions to address the massive impact of the pandemic on our communities. Their work included research into ways to speed up coronavirus testing, research into how COVID-19 affects the eyes and how it's making tinnitus worse, and an investigation into innovative drug combinations that can reduce complications in COVID-19 patients. So in our research, as in our education, we are having real, tangible impact on people's lives, and that's something of which we can all be proud. But above all, we define our success as a university by the positive impact we have on the lives of our students and the communities we serve. And for us to succeed, we will need your support as our newest alumni. Because the support we receive from our alumni and our friends really matters, adding value to the education we provide to our students and helping our researchers to push boundaries. So please help us to build links with your networks and your professions, and please spread the good word about your university. Before I close, I would please like to pay special tribute to your families and friends who have provided you with their constant support throughout your education. You and we owe them our sincere gratitude, so thank you very much indeed. And I would also like to acknowledge and thank my colleagues, the staff from right across ARU, for their tireless work and professionalism and their extraordinary commitment to supporting you and all in our community through the challenges of the pandemic. So my thanks to my colleagues. Above all, though, and once again, my warm congratulations to you all. I do hope you enjoy your day. I wish you well wherever your ARU degree takes you, and please do stay in touch. ARU is your university for life, and our success and your success are inextricably linked. Thank you.
Vice-Chancellor, thank you. So we now come to our main business for this evening's ceremony, the presentation of those receiving awards. And I now call upon Pro-Vice-Chancellor and Dean of Faculty, Professor Nigel Harrison, to come to the podium to present to the Vice-Chancellor graduates from the Faculty of Health, Education, Medicine and Social Care. Professor Harrison.
Vice-Chancellor, it is my pleasure to present to you graduates from the Faculty of Health, Education, Medicine and Social Care. For the award of Bachelor of Science with Honours, Acute Care, Ewelina Arletta Beza-Minder. Sean Robinson. For the award of Diploma of Higher Education, Applied Health Studies, Erin Claire Puran. For the award of Foundation Degree in the Sciences, Assistant Practitioner, Nursing, Marise Bexon. Nicole Alice Joy Butcher. Abigail Catherine Cripps. William Jacob Arthur Duncan. Wendy Gary Godino. Beth Catherine King. Miriana Monteriaci. Sophie Grace Newstead. Anna Jane Petit. Kirsty Alison Selin. Laura Jane Stamp. Emma Stevens. Marina Testai. Zoe Warder. Bethany Amy Williamson. For the award of Bachelor of Science with Honours, Mental Health, Rivimba Memory Chris Mary Keyo. For the award of Bachelor of Science with Honours, Midwifery, Kaylee Baptista. Emma Victoria Eloise Inglis. For the award of Bachelor of Science with Honours, Nursing, Adult, Sholape Victoria Adinrell. Charlotte Amy Allen. Sylvia Amoa Yiboa. Abigail Lottie Bahumiai. Lucy Barton Taylor. Nicola Ann Broad Ingray. Shannon Lee Bubb. Jasmine Kylie Butler. Tawanda Danhai. Marjorie Cleopatra Gibetii Dijiba. Carol Diana Eberhard. Benita Ojichukwu Izeti Ihemi Oniya Ora. Bethany Ruth Fitzgerald. Poppy Josephine Robertson Flatman. Natasha Gamble. Christy Leigh Goghan. Hannah Juliet Golds. Naomi May Goldsmith. Bobby Lane Greer. Alison Julie Gunney. Anyupama Gurung. Chris Hallett Morley. Martha Helps. Tilly Holman. Liliana Eili. Sally Jameson. Michaela Anna Kaufman. Elijah Khan. Monica Joanna Cott. Dustin Edril LaRoca Lechadors. Haisel Jahelini Maldona Ado. Hazel Tinotenda Matiwa. Masime Musavai Ka'af. Naomi Nicola Nichols. Risikat Abisola Ola Inca. Charlotte Owasu. Lindsay Sarah Parsons. Theodora Petkova. Alicia Marie Plum. Gemma Richardson. Michael Tyrone Short. Tasmin May Smith. Damali Solomon. Erin Joan Spruill. Zoe Tesserman. Nicola Twine. Adele Angelina Watts. Lucy Isabel Wright. For the award of Bachelor of Science with Honours, Nursing, Child, Morgan Page Susan Briggs. Helen Leslie Chambers. Alona Jew. Donna Marie Barbara Forrester Ewan. Keely Jane Marable. Chloe Amelia Somerville. For the award of Postgraduate Diploma, Advanced Community Specialist Practitioner, District Nursing, Summer Nicole Burkett. For the award of Master of Science, Advanced Nursing Practice, Maria Coutinho Raya. Dorothy Slaymaker. Susan Louise Smith. For the award of Master of Science, Advanced Practice, Clinical, Pippa Mitchell. Dulcie Silver. Evelina Snedsko. For the award of Master of Science, Clinical Nursing, Vanessa Dos Santos. Jane Bernard Endo. For the award of Postgraduate Certificate, Critical Care, Sundanda Bilur. Jack Livatiotti. Aaron Sakara. For the award of Postgraduate Diploma, Specialist Community Public Health Nursing, Health Visiting, Sobna Begum Maya. For the award of Foundation Degree in the Arts, Early Years, Play, Work and Education, Victoria Gardner. Thea Marrington. Claire Martin. Elisha Peake. Catherine Robinson Hughes. Amy Tresidern. For the award of Bachelor of Arts with Honours, Primary Education Studies, Rosanna Jane Abbott. Rebecca Aldridge. Shannon Medina Atherton. Megan Ayla Borley. Zoe Jordina Chamberlain. Charlotte Louise Crawford. Lauren Jane Elliott. Fiona Elizabeth Foster. Connie Gemma Furness. Victoria Alice Graves. Charlotte Louise Hailstone. Emily Elizabeth V. Harris. Sloane Jaffe. Jack Nill. Shania Ann McCready. Caitlin Rose Mazzetti. Xanthi Miller. Ellie Rebecca Parker. Carla Marie Payne. Daisy Jean Betty Perkins. Jessie Caitlin Phillips. Caris Emily Tabscott. Caitlin Taylor. Kaylee May Williams. Vice-Chancellor, that partially completes the list of graduands for me to present to you today.
Professor Harrison, thank you. Each year, Anglia Ruskin University confers a number of honorary awards on individuals outstanding in their field of endeavour and who we hope will act as a source of inspiration to those of you crossing the platform today. Their stunning achievements should make us realise that our own success to date is merely a starting point. And they pose the question, should we too not aspire to success such as theirs? I now call upon the Director of Student Services and Library Services, Libby Homer, to come to the podium to read the citation for the award of Doctor of Health Sciences Honoris Causa to Stephen Mallon. Libby.
Vice-Chancellor, it is my pleasure to read the citation for Stephen Mallon for the award of Honorary Doctor of Health Sciences. Steve Mallon is a local Cambridge resident and a graduate of the University of Cambridge. Following a successful corporate career spanning over 30 years in international chartered surveying and fund management industries, Steve experienced a personal tragedy that transformed his life when he lost his 18-year-old son, Edward, to suicide in 2015. Since that tragic event, Steve has channeled all his energies and his astute business mind into a new life as a passionate campaigner for better mental health care and a greater understanding of suicide. His work is bringing hope to others and is significantly changing our society's attitudes to mental health and strategies around suicide prevention. His uncompromising commitment to improving mental health provision led to Steve being described by the former Health Secretary, Jeremy Hunt, who now chairs the Parliamentary Select Committee for Health and Social Care, as the country's most formidable campaigner on suicide prevention. As a co-founder of the Zero Suicide Alliance and a member of the National Suicide Prevention Group within the Department of Health and Social Care, Steve works with all parts of government and the NHS regarding mental health and suicide prevention. The projects he is currently involved with focus on primary care, higher education and the criminal justice system. The Zero Suicide Alliance suicide prevention training has now been completed by nearly 1.8 million people. Steve regularly testifies on behalf of those in need, working closely with NHS England, the Department of Education and the Health Select Committee. He is also a governor of the Cambridgeshire and Peterborough NHS Foundation Trust. He works closely with several mental health and suicide prevention charities, calling us all to account in how we can help each other and how our society supports those in the greatest need. Describing himself as someone who's prepared to make a nuisance of himself, Steve is also a member of the National Children's Bureau and chairman of the Mind Ed Trust, a charity specifically founded in memory of his son and focused on mental health in children and young people. It is essentially down to Steve's unwavering full-time campaigning that the government has pledged a commitment to the creation of suicide bereavement support services in every part of the country by 2024, as set out in the NHS long-term plan. Steve has worked closely with us at ARU since January 2020, when he spoke at a suicide awareness launch event. He is passionate about raising standards of mental health care in all settings, including universities, and promoting effective strategies for suicide prevention. It is impossible to hear him speak without sharing some of his determination to help, as a society and as individuals. Steve presents us with a human story of the most powerful type. He has spoken in many interviews of his commitment to banging on doors until they are opened and conversations can begin. He is trailblazing through red tape and complex NHS processes to improve the lives of children and young people. At the heart of Steve's commitment lies a fierce determination to prevent his experience of losing a dearly loved one from happening to others. He is an inspirational role model for all our staff and students. We are delighted to officially welcome Steve to our ARU community. Vice-Chancellor, it is my pleasure to present Stephen Mallon for the award of Doctor of Health Sciences, Honoris Causa.
As Vice-Chancellor of Anglia-Ruskin University, I hereby confer upon you, Stephen Mallon, the award of Doctor of Health Sciences, Honoris Causa. Congratulations.
Good evening. Vice-Chancellor, honoured guests and students, firstly, I must sincerely thank the Vice-Chancellor and everyone at ARU for this unexpected and most welcome honour. It really does mean a great deal to myself and my family. Secondly, I should also say that this honour really belongs to my son and his legacy. All that I have achieved and all that I continue to strive for is in his name, and it is from him that I draw my inspiration, strength and motivation. Thank you, Edward. And look at what we've got to, my boy. Reflecting on what to say to you all this evening, a number of thoughts and observations came to mind. As my story demonstrates, great tragedy and extreme difficulty can sometimes be the bedrock and foundation for real and positive change. As we go forward in life, most of us will experience success and failure, happiness and sorrow, prosperity and hardship. It seems to me that the art of life lies in our ability to weather what Shakespeare called the slings and arrows of outrageous fortune as we journey along our paths through life. I speak from experience when I say that even in the darkest moments there can be light. From deep sadness can come achievement, from despair can come solace, and from determination can come reward. We live in challenging and turbulent times. As you move forward in life, look to your resilience, look after those around you, remember to care, but also treat adversity and success as equal friends from which you can draw strength, aspiration, and success. Whilst we must celebrate success, we must also embrace change and endure hardship with fortitude and a positive mental attitude. It also occurs to me that aside from the most profound motivation stemming from almost unbelievable tragedy, which thankfully most people can barely comprehend, I would profess to have another quality, a quality which is entirely appropriate for this audience and this event, I have to say. It is, in one word, preparation. We might alternatively call this research. More prosaically, and back to the classroom or the lecture theatre, the phrase, do your homework, comes to mind. Every day, individuals and groups launch campaigns, arrange demonstrations, form associations, agitate for reform, and make representation to our political leaders. Every day, somebody walks into a government department, most especially the Department of Health and Social Care, and asks for £100 million to address a problem, sometimes with noisy and boisterous supporters clamouring and shouting outside. We live in a democracy where freedom of speech and freedom of expression are core and cherished values. However, making a lot of noise and throwing rocks at things, both literally and metaphorically, rarely leads to real and sustainable change. I have been successful, I think, not only because I have a terrible and deeply moving tale to tell, but because I am prepared and frequently find myself to be the most knowledgeable person in the room. I do not say this from arrogance, nor because I have some sort of special gift, but rather because I have worked very hard, I have consulted widely, I have learned quickly, I have made many friends, and I have taken the time to really understand and research my subject, in this case, mental health. Shout all you want, it is your right to do so. However, careful research and preparation, together with firm but calm focus and determination, are, in my experience, much more likely to produce fundamental, positive, and lasting change. In saying this to you this evening, I recall many years ago my dear son's first day at primary school. As a nervous father, stood outside the school gates, hand in hand with his nervous young boy. With blonde hair, a crisp, brand new school uniform, and shiny shoes, Edward looked up at me and he asked, "What do I do in there, Daddy?" Unprepared, I instinctively responded and said, "Just go in there and be good and be clever, and all will be well." And that is exactly what he did for the next 18 years before he was struck down by the curse of mental illness. He was very good and he was very clever. I would, if I may, like to share this mantra with you all as you continue onwards in life. Be good, be clever. Just take a moment and quietly say that to yourself. Be good, be clever. If you can match this with resilience, determination, hard work, and careful research and preparation, your chances of success and happiness will be greatly enhanced. Now, it is customary on these occasions to extend thanks to those who deserve recognition. In my case, there are far too many people I might mention, ranging all the way from our political leaders through to leading academics, the many good citizens of this city, my neighbourhood friends, and the multitude of other bereaved parents and young people who have supported my work and from whom I have drawn great inspiration these past years. Suffice it to say, with overwhelming gratitude, there are nevertheless far too many people to mention. We remind ourselves that whilst an individual can make a difference, no man is an island, and that successful people, as in my case, are invariably surrounded by many caring, kind, and supportive individuals. There is, however, if you will indulge me just for a moment, please, one person I must single out. We're joined here this evening by my dear wife, Suzanne, Edward's mother. Never one for the spotlight and not a fan for public occasions, especially events like these. It is a simple, plain fact that I would not be standing here before you this evening without Suzanne's constant, kind and unstinting care and counsel. My darling, I have never had the opportunity to thank you for all that you have been these past years and all of the support that you have extended to me. This award is as much mine as it is yours, and my achievements are also entirely yours too. Thank you. In closing, and on a lighter note, I would have you know that there is something rather surreal about standing here before you this evening. As mentioned in the citation, I grew up here in and around Cambridge. The first time I ever entered this building was just over 40 years ago when, as a spotty teenager, I attended, of all things, an Iron Maiden concert. I was too young to buy alcohol, and my parents were worried that I might go deaf. As I journey in my mind, all the way from then until this very moment, I reflect on what an incredible journey life has been so far. For all its ups and downs, all its triumphs and tragedies, there is one thing that it has never been, and that is dull. So my parting message, along with my other comments this evening, is really quite simple. Whatever you do in the future, don't be dull. Our time in this life is limited. Burn bright, make good use of it. Today is a day for celebration. Today is a day for success. Carry that positivity forward. You can make a difference. Collectively, we can make a difference. Many of you work and will work in very important sectors of our economy and many important sectors of our society. Make a difference. Don't just drift through life. Once again, Vice-Chancellor, honoured guests and everyone at ARU, thank you for this most excellent honour, which I gratefully receive with both pleasure and humility. Thank you.
Dr. Mallon, congratulations. We now continue with our main business for this evening's ceremony, the presentation of those receiving awards. And once again, I call on Pro-Vice-Chancellor and Dean of Faculty, Professor Nigel Harrison, to return to the podium to continue to present to the Vice-Chancellor graduates from the Faculty of Health, Education, Medicine and Social Care. Professor Harrison.
Vice-Chancellor, it is my pleasure to continue the presentation of graduands from the Faculty of Health, Education, Medicine and Social Care. For the award of Bachelor of Arts with Honours, Social Work, Daniel O.C. Ajicum. Rebecca Bainham. Masline Giwesi. Keely Shea Maxwell. Katie Ann McFarlane. Hashaika Melody. Janet Monga. Maureen Fadsa Munswandai. Amy Ann Orange. Rosie Parkinson. Rachel Elizabeth Priest. Molly Ann Robinson. Tegan Ellie Mae Whitehair Pullin. Katie Wisson. For the award of Postgraduate Certificate, Applied Social Studies, Anna Matheson. For the award of Master of Business Administration, Educational Leadership and Management, Claire Marie White. For the award of Postgraduate Certificate, Learning and Teaching, Higher Education, Elsa Alfonso. Katie Barbara Allen. For the award of Postgraduate Certificate in Education without QTS, Rosie Jane Bound. Amy Ruth Brown. Katie Megan Byford. Kate Colity. Megan Coxall. Elissa Inocencio. Eleanor Elizabeth Lavery. Molly McConaughey. Polly Elizabeth Pateman. Jodie Edel Searle. Chloe Kathleen Thompson. Ellen Louise Turner. For the award of Postgraduate Diploma, Professional Social Work Practice, Holly Bentley. Harley June Cottle. Zoe Jean Crane. Elizabeth Lucy Dex. Antonia May Freestone. Alice May Graham. Georgie Hume. Courtney Lauren James. Abby Larwood. Ellie Mansfield. Remy L. Martin. Ciara Ellen MacDonald. Kate Elizabeth McIntosh. Jane Najeri Mungay. Deacon Callan Richardson. Noel James Stanley Hine. Bethany Wiley. Bethany Ann Wodehouse. For the award of Master of Arts, Social Work, Christina Badmus. Samuel Conte. Samantha Jane Nash. Ska Sin Yoro. Eleanor Alice Woods. For the award of Foundation Degree in the Sciences, Leadership and Management in Health and Social Care, Amy Charlotte Keeble. Monica Mary Maloney Judge. Nicole Elizabeth Walton. For the award of Bachelor of Science with Honours, Management and Leadership in Health and Social Care, Francesca Mary Goodwins. Gemma Louise Luxton. Joe Zamo. For the award of Diploma of Higher Education, Paramedic Studies, Damien Craig Atkinson. Gemma Louise Bedford. Joe Browning. Danielle Wallace Bussell. Jason Harry Cope. Dominic Costar. Peter Timothy Cragg. Carrie Curtis. Lydia Juliet Dmytrenko. Georgia Ellie Foster. Karishma Kiri. Scott William Good. Luke David Hamlin. Paul Hunter. Lauren Courtney Ginnart. Catherine Marie Markham. Emily Kate Stevens. Amy Frances Sustins Thompson. For the award of Postgraduate Diploma, Healthcare Management, Tende Shizen Jenai. For the award of Master of Science with Healthcare Management, Falasad Dada. Elaine Dolden. Anura Kawabowila. Jacqueline Onacha. Angela Warner. Vice-Chancellor, it is my pleasure to present those who have been awarded higher research degrees. For the award of Doctor of Philosophy with a thesis entitled Parental Beliefs on the Early Identification of Future Overweight Risk and the Development of a Scale to Assess Parental Engagement in Prevention, Faye Bentley. For the award of Doctor of Philosophy for a thesis entitled Creating Successful Communities, Marina Bush. Vice-Chancellor, that completes the list of graduands for me to present to you today.
Professor Harrison, thank you. And congratulations, very well done to all our graduates, particularly the 2 or 3 who danced across the stage. That was very good. Thank you for that. Can I ask you all to join me now in acknowledging the success of those graduates who, for whatever reason, couldn't join us at this evening's ceremony? We should acknowledge their achievements too. Please join me. I now call on the Vice-Chancellor, Professor Roderick Watkins, to address the new graduates for one final time. Vice-Chancellor.
So, now, please, will all those who have been presented to me on the stage this evening, will you please stand? As Vice-Chancellor of Anglia-Ruskin University, I hereby admit you to the degrees, diplomas and awards for which you have been presented to me today. As a member now of the community of scholars, take all that you have learned into society and uphold the values of freedom of thought and scholarship. Our warmest congratulations to you all.
Vice-Chancellor, thank you. And that brings us to the end of the ceremony, and I hereby declare proceedings closed. And I really like this when this happens, because I now have to say, can everyone now please stand for the academic procession?